Okay, we're live. Hello. Hi, chat. Listen, man. Just hit with the double ad. Thank you. Wait, ad on YouTube or Twitch? If it's Twitch, I don't think I get any money from that. I think that just goes to Jeff Bezos, tragically.
Are you double streaming on Twitch and YouTube?
Yeah, I have been the last 3 or 4 streams.
Oh.
I just think like might as well, because it's like some people prefer watching on Twitch. Alright, what do we got in terms of commanders here? We got Kudo, Stella, Amon Heliod, and then we have Henzi. Nice. I played up against a cool Henzi deck not too long ago. That was a Phoenix Tribal. It's
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun.
A lot of fun.
I lost that game.
I really want to put that black dragon that deals 5 to everyone and heals you for that damage in a deck one time.
Kokusho the Evening Star.
Kokusho, yeah.
Yeah, that's in this deck. This island, I got.
He looks so fun.
Oh, well then I appreciate it, OTD. I didn't know this was a monetized stream.
I think narratively, the idea of like summoning and sacrificing this god repeatedly is really funny.
I'm taking my first mulligan. That hand was bad.
Okay.
I'm keeping my first.
I mulligan. I use my free mulligan.
Oh, a Phoenix Marchesa deck. That could be kind of funny. It doesn't seem that good, but it is funny. Phoenixes are cool. A friend of mine has a mono red Phoenix Dan deck, which is cool because both players share a graveyard, so you're just like looping it over. Can I flip? Everyone should be flipped. Which one should be flipped? Am I missing one?
I'm gonna also keep my first hand.
Oh no. Do I have to mulligan again? Oh, it's like so close. Damn, I'm going to 6. Oh, strike slits for delay, yeah. Damn, I'm going to 6 and I'm 3rd? Not looking good.
And you're getting focused by the aggro player.
Am I?
Joking, just joking. Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. I think you gotta be more worried about Stella Lee than Heliod, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know Stella Lee. I've never played it, never seen it.
She's pretty good.
Didn't the precon have an infinite in it?
No, I don't think the precon did, but Stella Lee herself has 1 card infinites, where if you just equip her or hit her with one thing, she'd go infinite.
Yeah, I don't have any infinites in this.
Wow, that's so bad, but I will keep it. Golly, that's abysmal. Alright, this is going to the bottom. May as well concede at that point. Yeah, you know what? I should concede, and then we can restart. I'll get my mulligans back.
In my case,
Are we all good?
Yep, I'm good.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Alright, throw for 2. I'll start off with a tap land, Stirring Wildwood, I'll pass.
Is it a Menex?
Yeah.
Okay. Command, tower, and pass.
Yeah, so hit the spacebar. So there's like the yellow bar around everybody, so that's like active players. So if you hit the spacebar, it'll move the yellow thing to the next player.
Gotcha. Cheers.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can do something about this glare.
I'll play an Urza's Cave, and I will play a Soul Guide Lantern. Best turn. Oops.
Draw. Play Mana Conference, tap 1, lose a life. Play a Llanowar Elves, pass on.
Oh, nice. Good opener.
Draw cards. Planes for turn. I'll play Birds of Paradise. Oh, whoops. Already misplaying. And then after that, I'll refuse to gain the life and the energy. Oh, that's the...
Who's my commander? I'm playing Heliod, God of the Sun. The old classic.
I'm realizing I forgot to draw on my upkeep last turn, so I'm gonna do that if that's alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then draw with this one. And then play Mountain, Pap, and play an Is It Signet. And then pass the turn.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna crack the Soul Guide to draw a card. I will play a... Razorgrass Field and say go.
And tap, upkeep, draw.
You turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern. I had no white sources in my opening hand. I just had 3 colorless lands, so I had to draw. I had to draw cards.
I play a Shotgun of Blood Crypt. Tap 1, 2, 3, losing a life. Cast my commando. Pass on.
Nice. Old buddy of yours played Heliod last night? That's cool. Like, this is such an uncommon commander. Nobody really plays him.
Both turn. I'll play Scattered Grove tapped. I'll pay 3 using the birds for a Mana Gorger Hydra.
Oh, that's good.
And I'll attack WRYQ for 1.
How much damage am I taking?
A 1.
1. I can deal with that.
I'll pass turn.
And it's like turn
Hydra's
3
gonna
and
be-
I'm ready to board wipe.
Yeah, that Hydra's gonna be a bit of an issue for me. Draw for turn.
It's okay, guys. I'll attack person who's not board wiping me.
I'm gonna be
It's not me. I don't even have double white.
I'm gonna be really sad, miss my land drop, and play my commander here, and then pass the turn.
Stella Lee. Alright.
Oh, is it okay if I gain a life this time and the energy?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh my goodness. 2 white sources? This is crazy. Alright, I'm done. Yo, what up, Magic Mirror?
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Nostrine Pets land. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, lose the life. I blitz out Roxanne, Starfell's Avant. I deal 2 damage to Mana Gorger Hydra. I create a tapped Meteor token, move to combat. I attack Wilk for 2, getting another Roxanne trigger. And I would deal 2 damage to the Trinket Mage's face, creating another Meteor token.
You got it. Yo, what up, Celion Cross? Hey, more people using Twitch.
Second main phase, pass zone, sacrifice Roxanne, and draw a card.
Yeah, and the Meteor token's just a tap for any color, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can't wait for WotC to print target player's creature attacks them this turn. Yeah.
Wait,
I feel like that's
you're gonna need to draw a board wipe.
I'm gonna need to draw. I'm gonna need to have more mana than 3.
As my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Draw cards. I'll start off by playing my commander. I'll gain a life and an energy. God, misplaying. I'll then play an Essence Warden.
Started playing
I'll
Magic
gain a
recently.
life and an
I've been a
energy.
Hearthstone player for years. Your videos are very helpful. Yeah, thank you.
Kudos
glad you like
effect
the
is
videos.
to everyone.
Yeah. Apart from himself, he doesn't make himself a 2/2 and a bear because he is already a 2/2 and a bear. I'll go ahead and I'll first play Temple Garden tapped, and then I'll swing at LK. I'm gonna spend the 3 energy to put 2 +1/+1 counters on the Guide of Souls. So coming at you is a 2/2 flying and a 4/4 flying.
Okay. I take 6.
And that is my go.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, look, it's a land. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna start by tapping 1 and 2 for a young pyromancer. I'm realizing now I'm gonna need something to make a token. So 1 sec.
Okay,
Man, he could have
gain
gone to
gain a
Card
life
Elk
of 2
and got dry erase tokens.
I don't have an infinite token yet, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna tap.
Well, we don't talk about that brand on this channel.
I'm not hip enough with situations. And I'm gonna play Radical Idea, which, if I can make legible, is I draw a card and it has Jumpstart. This triggers Stella, and I get to. Well, I'm not gonna be playing that card.
Oh man, I never hit Legend.
And then I'm gonna draw off of Radical. I might have
was
done
like-
that in the wrong order.
That was a goal I wanted to do, but
And I'm gonna make a young
never quite hit
Pyromancer
it. I think I got like
token, which
like
is
2
a
or whatever,
1/1.
2, like very close.
Very
but I
exciting.
never hit Legend.
And Trinket, you have nothing on board, right?
I got nothing going on.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, take 2.
You got
Why
it.
not?
I will take 2 damage from Stella.
And then I will pass it down.
My goodness, a thing to do. I'm gonna play Echoing Deeps. I will not have it enter tapped. And I will play a Mangara the Diplomat. It's a 2/4 lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks me, just whenever an opponent attacks with 2 or more creatures, that are attacking me or planeswalkers I control, I draw a card. Or whenever an opponent casts their second spell for a turn, I draw a card. I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Is
I
Card
play an
Elk?
Unending Stadium, comes in
No.
untapped.
Card Elk is not related to
Tap
3/3 Elk.
1, 2, 3.
It's a funny
Losing a
coincidence.
life. 2, blitz out Primeval Herald. When you end this battlefield attack, I chose for basic land. Burn the battlefield tap. That was swamp.
Yeah, I get that. Losing the motivation after you hit Legend, that makes sense. What are you blitzing in? What am I looking at here?
Primeval
Fine.
Herald.
All mana 3/1 trample. When it enters or attacks, search a library for a basic land, put it into play tapped. God.
Move to combat. Trinket, I'll attack you with a 2/2, I guess, because of Kubo. And search for another land.
Oh, I guess my creatures are 2/2 as well. I will take 2. It's like a super baby Primeval Titan.
Very baby. I wish it was the real one, but a pesky boundless.
I do
One,
love
two,
the Titan design,
three.
like
I
enter and
lose
attack.
3 life. To cast a building pod, tap 1, lose 2 life. To tap it, to sacrifice Primeval, draw a God of the Bliss trigger, and then I will.
Hold up, sorry. I'm gonna draw a card because you cast your
Okay.
second spell this turn, correct?
Oh wait, I apologize.
Yeah. You're
Not
good.
about that.
I have nothing to stop you. You can keep going. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Just don't want to miss my triggers.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Get it. Uh, I grab a Primaris Eliminatus. When it enters the battlefield, creatures target opponent controls get -2 end of turn. I choose Gazamu. All creatures you control get -2 until end of turn.
What's it called?
Primaris Eliminator.
Primaris Eliminator.
Sorry, what's the first word in that again?
Primaris.
Oh,
Primaris. It's from the 40k set. That's
Primaris?
the first time I've seen this. Yeah. Primaris Eliminator. That's cool.
Oh, Eliminator. Okay, okay.
Yeah. He's eliminating things.
My turn?
wait, wasn't one of your creatures a 4/4?
No, everything's a 2/2 because of his commander.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, the Guide of Souls does. It has counters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and with that, I pass on.
Oh, you finally built the Drivnod deck. Hey, nice. Have you played it yet? Is it good?
Gods.
One time you were playing a local game store, and Buddy pulled out a pack of markers and said it was a map token.
Oh.
For tokens you sacrifice, you can kind of use anything, right? I know the Eliminator destroys
Cast an
Kudo. It is
Esper
rough.
Sentinel. So I'll gain an energy and a life. I'll play a forest and I'll recast my commander. Draw your card, bring it.
Hell yeah.
Gain a life,
So
gain
much
an
value.
energy.
59.
I'll attack you, Trinket. It's a 4/4.
A 4/4.
Fly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then that's me done.
Alright. On top.
Kudo.
Upkeep. Draw. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit of help here because
Okay.
I don't know what the dangerous cards on the board are. So I'm gonna
Probably Building Pod.
yeah, birthing pod. I've looked it up. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
To do. So I'm definitely gonna start with that. But I have I got a Baral's expertise.
So it
which I
bounces
can-
3 things, right?
Yeah, I can bounce 3 artifacts and or creatures. Or yeah, 3 total. So the birthing pod's gone for sure.
Okay. When you cast it, you do have a trigger of Esper Sentinel, so it's either pay 2 mana
I
or let me
cannot
draw
pay.
a card.
I cannot pay. I am
I
tapped
shall
out.
draw my card.
And I'm also going to make another. This is going to generate another young pyromancer token. And then, if I have to be honest, I find Henzi to be quite concerning. So I'm going to send that back to your hand as well. So at least you don't have to pay command tax. So, you see, can't be that bad. And then, sorry, Hizamu. What does your tapped creature do?
So it's a Guide of Souls. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, I gain a life and gain an energy. And when I attack, I can pay 3 energy, and then I put 2+1/+1 counters and a flying counter on a target attacking creature, and it becomes an angel in addition.
Okay, and Trinket, what does your card do?
Whenever you cast 2 spells in a turn, I draw a card. Whenever you attack me with 2 or more creatures, I draw a card. Otherwise, it's
Okay.
a 2/4 with lifelink.
We're gonna nuke yours, Trinket.
You gonna bounce it? Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce yours. And then off of that, I'm gonna. Baral's second effect is I can cast a spell with mana value 4 or less from my hand without paying its cost.
Yep.
I have a big score here, which does
Nice.
say as an additional cost to cast it, I need to discard a card. I assume I still have to discard the card if I
Yes,
have.
because you cast it with Baral's expertise.
That's totally fine. That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna discard this City on Fire. Also realizing this Eris is an exile, I'm gonna make this pile here my exile. I'm gonna draw 2 cards off of Big Score. And I'm going to make 2 treasure tokens. Also Big Score triggers, so I get another young pyromancer. I'll find a 3 on this, yeah. And I will impulse draw a card off of Stella Lee. Yes, all good.
Yeah.
And given that, I am going to send 2. I'm gonna attack you, Trinket, with the Pyromancer and one of the elementals. And LK, I'm gonna attack you with 2 of the other elementals. So LK, you're taking 4 damage, and Trinket, you're taking 4 if you don't.
I
What are
just
the
want to
element-
point out you can also attack me. Like everything's a 2/2 that's untapped right now.
Right, yeah, but I kind of don't want to attack with Stella.
Oh, the elementals flying.
No, they're not.
They're just 2/2s.
I will block one of them.
Go nuts. I won't bring this.
It trades, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's a 2. We all trade. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pass my turn and find a way to make a treasure
Do a
token.
barrel roll.
2 treasure tokens. My bad.
For a card. Basic planes. I'll recast Rengar. And I'm gonna cast a Legion's Landing, which will make me a 1/1 vampire with lifelink.
I suppose you can't pay the 2.
Nope, go ahead.
I understand that this is showing up as just a giant white sheet of paper, but these are treasure tokens. That's alright with everyone.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
And that's
Exactly. I'm passing turn, by the way. You can go. Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Oh, guess start. 1, 2, 3. Cast my commando again. I do not pay the 2.
It's a non-creature.
Oh wait, I forgot about that. Oops. Okay. Not much I can do, so I tap 2. Play a Bloom Tendril. And Lotus Petal. I do probably 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cracking Lotus Petal.
Yeah, I do need to get my life
Just
link.
to play a Terror of the Peaks.
Oh no, the Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, I need to get my life
Lose
in.
2 life and pass on.
That Terror of the Peaks is scary. Watching Magic livestream high is crazy. I bet it is. It's probably very confusing.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Land for turn is going to be the Shire, which comes in untapped because of Kudo. I'll play Luminarch Aspirant. I'm gonna gain a life and an energy. I'm going to go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I can put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Gonna be Kudo.
Oh, did we have an Esper Sentinel trigger for the Lotus Petal? Did we miss that?
I drew a card. He said he didn't pay.
Okay. Just make sure. Sorry, go ahead.
So the only one who has a flyer is Elke, is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have any flyers. Yeah.
I definitely don't have a flyer.
I'm going to attack Rick, or however you pronounce your name, with the Guide of Souls, and the Esper Sentinel is going to go to Elke. I am going to pay 3 energy to put 2/+1% counters and flying counter on the Esper Sentinel.
How much damage is that for me? 5?
It's they are both 4/4s.
4/4. Oh, is the one meant to represent flying?
Yeah, these are the flying counts. I don't know.
Gotcha,
I don't
gotcha.
really have anything else to.
That's totally. I mean, I'm in no position to combat.
Finding your
The
like,
+1/+1 counter should be very clear.
Yeah. That's fine.
finding
I'll
your
take
magic
4.
mascot is like
I take
pretty
4.
tough. You gotta find what type of deck really speaks to you. Like I'm always gonna love artifact
Then
decks.
I will
So Trinket Mage always
pay
works.
4 for a Star Charter. So it's a flying creature. So I'm gonna gain a life, gain a.
Is that
energy.
your second spellcast this turn?
It is, yes.
Draw card.
So at the beginning of my end step, if you gained or lost life this turn, which I did because of the Guide of Souls, I'll look at the top 4 cards of my library and I can reveal a creature card with power 3 or less from among them, put it into my hand. And then the rest goes on the bottom. So I will do that now. I will reveal a Thorn Vault Forager. And then I shall pass the turn.
A Thorn Vault Forger?
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
Bloomburrow card.
How do I spell that?
Is a Thorn Vault one word? It is.
Yes. Thorn, THORN VAULT.
Gotcha.
Forager.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. It's kind of cool.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Right, I'm going to play the land that was impulse drawn from Stellarly last turn. Okay. I'm going to
I think it's funny to make
Tap.
your mascot like a small dinky
Cool.
creature, you know, like blood
and
peck or
cast
something.
Radical Idea from the grave with Jumpstart. I can cast this card from my graveyard by discarding a card and paying its other cost. I'm gonna discard an island.
You could be
Would
a
you like
Phyrexian
to pay
Sleeper
for?
agent.
I would not. Thank you for
I'll
asking.
draw a card.
And this is going into exile.
Man, putting counters on Esper Sentinel is kind of crazy. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just making it a 2/2 is already very good.
Yeah, right?
Then I am going to tap 1, play a Ponder. So I can look at the top 3 cards of my library, and then I can put them back in any order and shuffle.
Yeah,
And I can
Blood
choose
Pet's
to
a great
shuffle,
option.
which I will.
It's like a decent card too.
So,
Like you can play Blood
apologies.
Pet in a commander deck. It's like not bad.
So I believe the Ponder draw resolves before the Stellarly impulse draw, is that correct?
Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, no, because you put Ponder on the
see.
stack and then the Stellar Elite triggers.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Me. I'm also just going to random assortment of cards. I'm also gonna cut the deck. So, Stellarly Impulse Draw, which is a rousing refrain. And then I draw off of Ponder. Okay, that was underwhelming. These series, I cast 2 spells. So I get 2 more Pyromancer triggers. And I have 3 remaining mana. Izamu, your bear is a 3/3, isn't it?
That is correct.
And what's the health of the units?
I mean,
on-
the 2/2s, because of the bear.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing first.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Grape Shot here.
First shot. Okay.
So you want to kill the bear and then check if you can kill anything else,
Yeah,
because they're no longer
exactly.
2/2s.
So I have cast
yeah.
2 spells so far. Yes.
Oh,
Grape
I'm gonna
shot
draw a
being
card
the
for your
third
second
one.
spell.
They
Yeah, go.
both have 1 health if they are no longer 2/2s.
So Grape Shot counts itself for Storm or not?
Kind of. Storm is for every other spell that has been cast. So it will do the effect once for itself, and then all the other ones is for Storm.
So I've cast 2 spells, so is Grape Shot gonna deal 3 damage or more?
3, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
3.
third spell you're casting.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
So I'm gonna ping down the bear all the way, and then, if I understand correctly, copying a Storm spell doesn't re-trigger Storm, right?
Correct.
Correct.
It's just 1 extra.
I am, however, going to do that anyway and ping your 3/1, Kizamu.
Okay.
Because it's Stellarly, this is my 3rd spell cast, so I can copy it.
Yeah, Grey Merchant of Asphodel is another.
Which
cool.
gives me 1 more Young
Cool card to
Pyromancer. And then, in terms of spell casting, I'm done. I am coming in at you, Kizamu, with... What's the stats on your board?
That's a 1/1, and the rest is tapped. Do you want to know
Oh, they're
that?
tapped. Full swing.
Okay.
So
I'm taking it all. Just tell me how much.
they're all 1/1s because I've killed your bear. So.
Didn't you make a couple this turn though? Shouldn't they have some?
Oh, sorry. You're right. I think I only have 2 to swing then because I've cast
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yes, apologies.
Okay,
I'm
so
swinging
2
with
coming
2
my way?
1/1s, which is way less exciting,
Okay. I'll take 2.
but a lot more reasonable. Okay. And
Yeah.
that's
You
my
might need a
turn.
second token to do the 3 untapped ones.
Yes, I will do that.
Wait, so the
And
bear
I'll-
is gone, right?
Yeah.
I have
Yes,
a 2/4.
rest in peace.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this would be...
But think of your vampires, Trinket.
It's true. They're weaker.
2 tapped and 3 untapped. I ordered spin down dice and they came as normal dice and I'm losing my mind.
Oh no, unlucky. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay, as somebody in chat mentioned, Terror in the Peaks is a threat. I am kind of concerned about Terror.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I disagree, actually. I think I just flat out
Yeah,
disagree with you.
The Kudo kind of held it in check. At least any creature that enters as then a 2/2, which is less scary. But now that it's fully unleashed,
I think I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast the Eternal Wanderer. This card's crazy. I'm gonna just ultimate it. The Eternal Wonder. Oh wait, do I do that just now? Hang on, hold up. Let me wait. Let me go to combat. I'm gonna attack
You cast
Kizamu
something?
with a 1/1.
Uh,
1/1
Did
at
you cast
Kizamu.
something?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, draw a card. Go ahead. I cast the Eternal Wonder.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to combat. Kizamu, I want to swing at you with a 1/1.
Okay, I'm gonna block.
Sure, I'll gain one. I'm gonna ult the Eternal Wonder. For each player, I'm gonna select a creature they control, and then you have to sacrifice all the other ones.
Ooh, that's sad for me.
Yeah, you're gonna keep a tapped token. LK, you're gonna keep a Land of War elf.
Okay.
And Kizamu, you can keep your soul guy. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not sweating that card.
I'm going to make this the command zone. I apologize. And just move everything else.
That's it. I'm done.
away. And then
Oh, your go, LK.
Oh, sorry. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recast my commando. I will tap 1 to cast a Viscera Seal. I'll tap 1 to
draw a
cast
card.
Delighted Halfling. And pass on.
I'll go ahead. Untap.
And also life.
I'll draw. Okay. I like it. I like what I see. I'll go ahead and pay 2 for an Essence Channeler. When it enters, I gain a life and an energy. Which is also going to put a +1/+1 counter on the Essence Channeler. Land for turn is a forest. I'll go ahead and play a Soul's Attendant.
Alright, chat.
Gonna
You might be
gain
wondering
me a
why
life,
I swung with the
gain me
1/1
an
at
energy,
him,
and gain me a +1/+1
which let him
counter.
keep the soul guy dude in play. I'm kind of hoping I can just keep his life total high and bait the rest of the table into constantly
I will
swinging at him.
then
And if I didn't do that, you wouldn't gain more life. I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit of a risky play.
Kudzil Malamet
But I
Exemplar.
think I'm still
So
fine.
your opponents can't
Oh,
cast
so
spells.
I'm gonna draw a
during
card
your-
for your second spell.
Yeah, for this one. Can't cast spells during your turn, and whenever one more creature you control with power greater than its base power deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card. So
how
I'm
do I
gonna gain
pronounce his name?
Kutzil. Kutzil.
Cheers.
So I'm gonna gain 2 life, 1 energy, and 2 +1/+1 counters. Alright, trinket.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just gonna attack your life total for 4.
Sure.
And I'll draw a card of the Kutzil trigger. And that is my turn over, so I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Can I ask how many cards everybody has in hand?
I have 4.
3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay. Well, That makes this easier.
Yeah, Fat Jessica's will.
Well, no, I've got a rousing refrain that was
I forgot.
exiled with
Yeah.
Stellarly. Yeah, so I'm gonna play my mountain for turn and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and target you with rousing refrain. So it says I add 1 red mana for each card in target opponent's hand.
You got it.
Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. And I get to exile it with 3 time counters on it. So I have gained 9 mana off of you, correct?
Yep.
Of course, it is 9 red mana. So we
Yeah,
have
so
to
you
be
gotta.
a little careful here. Let me just do some. So I have 11 total. This would be 5. Okay, I can cast everything. So I'm going to tap out, play Stellarly for 5. So I have 7 mana left. Yes. And then I'm going to play Firebrand Archer.
I'm gonna draw a card for your second spell when you cast the Stellar.
Go nuts. Right, yes. Stellarly herself is the second card cast.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Oh, no, she's not gonna see
I
herself.
wouldn't, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You can't flip off of Stella.
Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card. Oh, is
Yeah.
it because she wasn't cast?
She was on the stack, so she didn't have any. She has no abilities. She's on the stack. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast another spell, so we've not ruined anything. I have 4 mana left, 4 or 5. Regardless, I'm gonna play
I'm not gonna do like
Osier,
an edited video
Axonal
recap.
of Deepest Smite.
But the
And then
VOD will be on my
Impulse Draw
channel.
with
So if
Stella.
you just go to my
Right,
YouTube
yeah, so
channel, you can
Stella,
watch the VOD.
if she's the
Teller
first
Lee
one.
says whenever you cast your second spell, and you only get a second spell once each turn. And Stellar
Got you.
Lee.
Okay. So Stellarly, because I
So-
knew that if you paid a second,
All the VODs are on
if she was
my
the first,
channel.
then the second one triggers. But
So
that
you
makes
can
sense.
rewatch any of the old games.
All right. But my only untapped creature is a 1/1, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to pass my turn.
Draw a card. Man, I got so many cards in it. It's awesome. I need to play some of these cards though.
What's giving you no max hand size?
Nothing's giving me no max hand size. I
I
drew
see.
the cards
You
in other players'
drew in
turns.
the middle. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Let's see. Hensley's back in play. I mean that. Let's play a Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Guess I'll just play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you want to know how many times he's been cast from the command zone.
Thank you. I'm gonna cast a Sphere of Safety.
What does that do?
You can't attack me or planeswalkers I control unless you pay X, where X is the amount of enchantments I control.
Which is 2 at the moment.
Currently 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have so many cards in hand. I'm gonna +0 the Eternal Wanderer. I'll make a Samurai, which I'll draw in a second. I think I just go to clean up here and discard some cards. Let's pitch.
I do have a response in your end step.
Oh, I'll move into end step.
I tap 1, 2, lose a life. I am going to cast Assassin's Trophy. Targeting Gizmo's tap creature.
Light of Souls?
Yeah. And you may source your library for a basic land card and put on the battlefield.
Okay, I shall do
And
that.
I will also use Viscerous Seal to sack this Llanowar Elf 6/1. Keep that on top.
I got a planes.
I will continue to clean up. I'm gonna ditch a null chamber. And I think a rule of law. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will tap Delighted Halfling to cast a Skull Clamp. Any responses?
Nope.
Nope.
Tap 1 to attach Skull Clamp to Delighted Halflings. Use Viscerous Seal to sack them. To draw 2 cards and score 1. Right, I will tap the Swamp to attach Skull Clamp to Viscerous Seal, killing it to squire 2. Does anyone have any flying creatures?
I
Nope.
do not.
No.
I tap 2, 3, 4 to
No, he's
blitz
not playing
out the Ancient
Swells,
Copper
he's playing-
Dragon.
Kudo.
What does that do?
Whenever it deals common damage to player, I roll D20, then I gain that many treasure tokens.
I have a.
Oh, I think I've heard
is it
of
a
this
focus. I have a Legion's
I
Landing.
move to combat. Kizamu, I'll attack you for 6 in the air.
I'll cast Path to Exile on it.
Okay, it is exiled. Is Path to Exile life or land?
Basic land,
Basic land.
tapped.
Sorry, the dragon was your second spell, right? Because you cast the Skull Clamp?
Yes.
I'll draw a card.
Is it Bronze Dragon?
I'm also gonna
Couple. It's
gain
part of the
a
cycle,
light.
so there are 5 of them.
and
Copper.
count.
I did some plans. Tap 1. 2. Lose a life. To cast Building Ritual. I will exile your Elvish Spirit Guide from my hand to Eclipse Skull Clamp to Henzi. And then I will move to my end step.
Skull
Nice.
Clamp from Henry.
Wow, Spirit Guide.
I will put all these in the bottom of my library and pass on.
This is my first time I'm seeing Birthing Ritual. I'm kind of curious how good it is. It's probably good in this
And-
deck.
In my playtesting, it is really good.
Okay.
It's a lot better when I have bigger creatures than Henzi out.
Right, yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not an ideal situation right now, but
I'll
seems
go
like
to
it's
draw.
good. Yeah.
Yep.
So with Birthing Ritual, would that allow you to sack a creature?
No, it's an end
before-
step trigger.
Well,
And-
but,
But I
it
can't-
does let you sack on your end step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but would you be able to sack the creature that you pull out with Hansi?
Yes.
Is
I can
Birthing
do it before the Blitz trigger sacks it.
Got you.
Because
Nice.
he owns both end step triggers, he can put them whichever way he wants to have whichever
Yeah,
one go
yeah, yeah.
first. Yeah.
Right, I will pay 6 for a Season of Gathering.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 6 to
Oh,
attack
nice.
me.
Don't worry, Trinket, that's coming.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'll,
what does Season of
I'll-
Gathering do? Is that the green 5 paws thing?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
get 5 paws. My paws are going to be 2 to choose artifact or enchantment, I'm gonna choose enchantment, and I'm gonna destroy all permanents of the chosen type. And then I'm also gonna use 3 pause to draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control.
Are you destroying all my enchantments?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta keep it fair, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be able to be attacked.
Oh, I'm glad I've not played an enchantment yet.
My poor Eternal Wanderer.
So I'm gonna draw 7 cards.
This was bait, chat. They fell for it.
That's kind of funny. Gonna pay 1 for a Legion's Landing.
Ah, nice. I love Legion's Landing.
I'll get a Vampire, which is also gonna give me a life and a counter. Let's see. What's the power and toughness on Hensi right now? It's a 4-2.
Yes.
I don't wanna flip it.
I hope he's not watching this stream. That would be funny. I mean, I don't think he can do
Can't
anything
really
about.
do that.
I don't think he can
So
do
I'm
anything
just
about
gonna play a land for
what I'm
the
gonna
turn.
do. So.
It's gonna be a bounce land. I'll take back a plains.
If you were to bounce land at the other side of Legion's Landing, it would turn back into the enchantment, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it goes back
Yeah.
to hand, and then you play the enchantment side again.
And it
MGF,
is Yeah, okay.
MGFCs are always the non-land side anywhere outside of being on the battlefield as a land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I guess technically they're always the front side. They could, in theory, print one that is a land on the front and a spell on the back.
Right, yeah.
I'll swing at... Swing at the Wanderer. No, wait. I'm gonna swing at Trinket. Just life that.
With a, what is it? A 6/6?
It's an 8/7.
An 8/7. I'll block with my 2/2 with double strike.
Yep. I'll pass turn. Gonna have to discard.
Yeah, but that was the
2
end of the
cards.
game last stream. He was
I'll
already
discard
knocked
a
out.
Rishka. And I'll discard
I've gotten so much value out of this Mingar. This card is insane.
a Thorn Bolt Forager.
You know, I don't like being outdrawn by mono white.
It's
Right.
crazy just being like, oh, I got 9 cards in hand. Honestly,
And
Mingar could be the commander, but
well,
I don't know.
this is gonna blow your guys' mind, but I drew a preordain.
Nice.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tap a land. This is also where my deck doesn't really politic. It just kind of group slugs, but doesn't deal me damage. This preordain is gonna trigger Firebrand Archer, which with Osier, Axonil is gonna deal 4 damage to everyone else.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I get to scry 2 and then draw a card. Okay. Put a number of them. I'm gonna be greedy, and I'm gonna look for a little bit more gas. Okay. Yes. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe I've played my land per turn.
No,
You
I
have
don't think
not.
so.
Okay, so I will play a mountain. Then I will tap 2, and I will play an Erebor Flamesmith. It says when I cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 1 to each opponent. And that is going to trigger Stella Lee.
I feel like my life
An
total is going to
impulse
be
from
dropping real soon.
Yeah, well, that's sort of the game plan. Except I have 2 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3,
Damn, you
4,
should have been playing
5.
mono white. Since you cast your second spell, I'm going to draw a card, by the way.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and cast. You know what? No,
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely a great politics.
I'm gonna
cards,
leave it as
for
that.
sure.
LK. What have you got on your board?
Just my commando and
What
2
are
mana
his
rocks.
stats?
4-2.
Yeah, he's got a skull clamp on him.
The 4-2. I mean, I could swing in for lethal, but anything that you block, I kind of want on board. So I'm gonna attack you with a 1/1, which, if it does connect, will deal 4 damage to you, though.
Okay, is it only 1/1 when deals common damage to the player?
It's if a red source you control would deal. Oh, sorry, you're right. It's non-combat. I
Yeah, I was
apologize.
gonna say. I was looking it
Do
up.
you want to take that back? Or
No.
I will
Well, yeah,
block.
I will take it back. Apologies. I will
That's
pass
fine.
my turn then.
Hmm. Here's a
The
plan.
could still on board.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic news.
Why is that fantastic news?
It's ironic. It's terrible news.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I
That's
thought
what I was
maybe
thinking.
you thought it was like some kind of symmetrical thing or something. It's only
I'm not. I'm not operating at that level just yet.
I'm going to +1 the Eternal Wanderer, and I will exile this creature until the end step.
Okay. Also, technically, my rousing refrains upkeep went down by 1 on suspend. So I'm just gonna update.
Somehow I feel like there's a board wipe coming.
Yeah,
guys
exactly. I'm
smell
going to
that in
cast
the air?
a Sunfowl. I will exile all creatures, and then I will incubate X, where X is the number of creatures killed this way.
Please.
Or exiled, sorry,
Wait.
excuse me. So they're
I
all
was gonna
exiled.
say, what's it called?
Sunfall. One word.
And it's just creatures.
Yeah, just creatures.
Yeah.
But I need to know
So
how many you
four,
get.
4 from my side.
4 from you, 1 from LK,
5 from me.
5, so 5, 9, 10. Sweet. I will make a Phyrexian egg. It's a 0/0 with 10 counters on it, and I can pay 2 to turn it into a creature. Otherwise, it's just a nothing with counters on it.
I did suspect I was maybe overcommitting to the board there, but
I
I
will
was also
play
running out of options.
a Takasa's Welcome. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards in hand. Move to end step. Mangara comes into play. Trigger Takasa's Welcome. I'll draw a card. Now I have 8 cards in hand. I'm going to discard a card.
Oh my.
I'm going to ditch a Grasp of Fate. I think that's it. Pass turn. I need to draw an egg.
Is there a white laboratory maniac card? Because Trinket is going for it.
No, not that I know of. How do I make my egg evil?
You need evil mustache and downwards eyebrows.
Horns? Horns are always evil.
I'll just label it as such so you know it's Phyrexian.
Mm.
My turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
On tap. Upkeep, draw.
Yeah, I wish I had some way to
Okay.
give creatures
I
life.
play
That would've been
Reflecting
good.
Pool as my land baton. I tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We cast my commando. He's been cast my command zone 3 times. I tap 1 to equip the scope lamp to him and pass on.
Alright, and that. Okay, draw. Hmm.
That egg is very evil, isn't it?
Playing
It's
this
an evil
land
egg, right? It's not a creature yet, though. Just gotta point that out. It is currently
Right,
nothing.
I understand. But it wouldn't have summoning sickness, correct?
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, Sunfall's a crazy card. This card's like nuts. The bane of standard.
I'll play Ayula, Queen Among Bears. I will then pay 6
Damn.
second spell
Bear
trinket
fight. Sweet, second
for
spell.
Kudo.
Draw a card.
So with another bear enters the battlefield, so I'll put 2+1/+1 counters on Ayula. And then I'll pay 2.
The bear makes your egg a 2/2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
it got counters.
So at 12/12,
It'll
because
be a
it's
12,
counters, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll play a Conclave Mentor, which
you
is
wanna
another
see-
bear.
If you want to
So
see my Heliod deck,
I'll have my Ayula fight the 2/4 guy that keeps throwing a card trinket.
if you want to see my Heliod deck, it's
And that is
on my
me
YouTube
done.
channel. I have a link to my Moxfield
Oh,
page.
bastard.
I'm gonna gain 2 life from that fight.
Yeah, I saw your life total was quite low, so I thought I'd help you out.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Look, I already drew like 10 cards from Anger.
Yeah,
I
it stuck
think
around
it's-
too long.
It was
I was
worth
gonna
it for me.
path it before my turn, but then a 6/6 dragon attacked me. So I thought,
You guys are drawing
He
cards.
should have just did it. You would have been fine.
Sorry, it's my turn.
yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna play an island. Sure. Stella is now 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is gonna feel great.
When is the refrain coming back? Is that next turn?
Next turn, right?
Yes, refrain would be next turn. I don't understand why someone is ringing my doorbell. I will also play Goblin Electromancer. Flip the electrostatic field and then pass my turn and see who's at my door.
Should we wait a sec for you?
No, that's fine.
Um, hmm. I'm gonna 0 the Eternal Wanderer. I'll make a dude. Trigger Tokasa's Welcome. Draw a card. Damn, should I cast Heliod? Nah. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Casting
yeah,
your
draw my
commander. So
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be daft.
I'm gonna cast Archon of Sun's Grace. It's a 3/4 with flying lifelink. Gives all my Pegasi lifelink. And Constellation make a 2/2 Pegasus.
Nice. Well, here's a question.
Yeah, what's up?
This is more. Sorry, it's not about your guys' turn. But given that Infinity card, I was thinking about where hot sources deal double damage. Do you guys think that Electrostatic Field is a hot source or not?
I mean, lightning.
I mean, yeah, electricity's hot.
Yeah.
It's It's the only contentious one, I think. But is electricity hot or is
Yeah.
it zappy?
I think it has to be hot. I don't think you can
I mean,
have
if it
cold
can-
electricity.
If it can melt something, I say it's hot. Especially if that
Okay,
thing is metal.
That's very fair, actually.
I'm gonna play a Ghostly Prison. I will make a Pegasus. 4, 4, 7, 8. I'm gonna play a minus Tirith. I don't have a legendary creature. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna play a Flooded Strand. It's actually relevant. I think that's it. I'm gonna pass turn.
Tap.
Is there a tool to play
Let's
EDH
see.
with camera
Draw.
online? Yeah, that's what we're using. It's a website called Spell Table.
Okay.
It's free.
I will tap 1,
You can play
2,
with randos online all
3,
the time.
4, 5. I will blitz out Archon of Cruelty.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, whenever it enters the battlefield attacks, target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, discards a card, and loses 3 life. I draw a card and gain 3 life. Kizamu,
play
sacrifice a
with
creature or
patrons, but-
discard a card and lose 3 life.
You can play with any randos
Okay.
you want. Spell Table is pretty great. You just need like a decent webcam.
This is the sacrifice.
I gotta go Pegasus.
It's got and 3 life.
Then tap 2 to blitz out Seed Guide Ash. When it dies, I get to shows my library for up to 3 force cards and put them on the battlefield tapped. I will tap 1, 2, 3, losing 2 life to blitz out Mikaeus the Unhallowed. Non-human creatures I control have Undying. I move to combat. I will attack Wirk for 2 in the L. Then I'll attack Kizamu for 2 on the ground. Archon of Cruelty triggers. Trinket Mage, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, and lose 3 life.
I'll take 2.
Sorry, is the Archon coming at me, or is that just the trigger?
It's just a trigger.
Oh, just the trigger. Okay. A sacrifice
okay.
creature, discard a card, lose 3 life.
You do all 3.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Can we make a deal? Like, if I kill your creature, you get the. Oh no, you're gonna get the back either way, right?
Yes.
Is there any way you can not like get me the second trigger with the Archon?
the second trigger is hitting me, isn't it?
No, but it's gonna come back, so it's gonna have a third
That'd be a
trigger.
third trigger.
Oh.
What would you want for that?
Because I kind of need this to kind of get have any way of like getting away some blockers from trinkets.
That's fair. If you promise your next zone
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna-
mess with me,
I'm not gonna
the
mess with
Fjord
any of
Archon
your
trilogy
stuff.
won't mess with you.
Okay, I'll block the 2.
Okay. Sea Guide Ash dies, Blitz Trigger, it ends the battlefield with a +1 counter. I took my library for 3 force cards and put them in the battlefield.
Is it
And
3
then
force
I-
untapped?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm just I'm going to basically do nothing else besides search my library for a bunch of lands and then draw. I would then do that during Kazami's zone,
Yeah.
sacrifice Archon, ends the battlefield.
It enters untapped,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah. Ryuk, you haven't been hit with an Archon trigger yet, have you? WRYT?
I've not been hit by an Archon trigger.
Well, you're about to be now. Lose 3 life, sacrifice a creature, and discard a card.
Okay, I will sack Goblin,
Whoops, I hit
3
my
more life from the other
glaring
one.
light again.
and I will discard a Mountain. And I will lose 3 life, you said?
Yes. Grab another one. I'm just going to trust my library and draw 2 cards, so you can go.
And draw.
I think since my deck is so cantrippy, it might actually benefit for the Teferi's draw doubler.
Yes, yeah. When you're maxed out on cantrips, cards like that are pretty good. And Alheimer's Archive is an artifact that does the same thing for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's
You
a,
think
there's
it's
a,
a-
I'm surprised. I thought there would be
Oh.
more cantrips in Magic, to be
I
honest.
blitz at Micaeus, he's dead.
Yeah, if you're getting stuck against like decks like
I'll,
what I'm playing here, you really just
play a
gotta
Kami of
jam some
Whispered
enchantment
Hope.
removal
So it's a
and swing
extra
at them.
+1 counter whenever I place a +1 counter, and I can tap for its power. It's a bear, so I'm going to put 3 counters on a Eula. I'll pay 4 for a Ranger of Eos. I'm gonna look for 2 creature cards with mana cost 1.
Nice.
It's a bear, so I'll put another 3 counters on Ayula. I'll go look for 2/1. CMC 1 creatures.
Man, this is kind of an interesting game. I'm suddenly very scared of LK, but you're only at 14. I wonder if I could just. I wonder if you're just gonna get.
Nah, you don't
burned
need to be
down.
worried about me.
I wonder if Stella Lee's just gonna burn you.
Okay, so Soul Warden and an Ocelot Sprite.
I made a mistake earlier and I could have dealt another 4 to LK, but I couldn't have pushed them out. The problem is I'm in top deck mode, so until I draw a big draw spell,
Yeah.
not so threatening. However, if I do, my next turn should go crazy.
So I will cast the Soul Warden.
I'll crack a
that's-
fetch in response. You can keep going. I'm just saving time here. It's just a
Okay,
basic Plants of
I'll-
Good.
I'll put 3 +1 counters on the Ayuda. I'll play an Ocelot Sprite,
Oh, nice.
and I'm gonna gain a life off of that. And I'm gonna have Ayula fight the 12/12 trinket.
Ayula's. It's not a creature, so I don't have a 12/12.
Oh, you didn't activate it?
No.
Oh. Well, I did all that prep for nothing then.
I'm sorry. I've just been holding up the 2 mana to do so, but I have not activated it.
Okay, I'll kill the Pegasus maker guy then.
Okay, cool. I'll gain 3 life.
Well, this is kind of silly. I am gonna quickly just do this. And then I'll go to end step. I have gained some life, so I'll create a cat. I'll just put it on top of the Ocelot here to represent that.
Yeah, Oger flips
That
if you deal 4
is also a bear, that cat.
non-combat
So
damage.
I'll fight your 2/2 flyer trinket.
But I exiled it.
With
You fighting the
Ayula.
2/2?
Yeah.
You got it.
That's me done last time.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Pray. And then draw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what we were looking for. Okay, I believe it's been 3 turns of my rousing refrain, so
Yeah.
I think it's triggered again.
Right. So technically that would happen before you draw, but yeah, go ahead. It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
This just keeps looping, doesn't it? Is that how these work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It was a 2.
Can I get a? There's Kizamo is 3.
I have 6.
Trinket, how many cards have you got?
6.
6. An LK.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, I'll take 6 for fun then, and send it back.
Oh, can I quickly rewind? I've never played Ocelot Pride, but apparently if you have the City's Blessing, I create another token.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I'll put some +1/+1 counters on Kudo.
So
Continue.
I'm gonna use 5 of those mana.
So is McKay's
And-
also still in play? I can't see him.
No, so yeah, he's in my graveyard. I was just
Oh.
organizing a bit.
No, you're good. All right. I was like, I don't know where he went. He disappeared.
I blitzed him out. I didn't have the mana to cast him normally.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No problem.
Right, I'm gonna use 5 of the mana from the Rousing Refrain, and tap an island to cast Shark Typhoon. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I create an XX blue shark creature token with flying,
Yeah.
where X
hell
is
yeah.
the spell's mana value. I'm gonna use the last of the Rousing Refrain mana and 1 mountain to take out my electrostatic field, which will trigger stellarly. Oh, fuck. Okay, sure. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, unfortunately, I cannot get to X's 10, but I will use my 2 treasure tokens. Is this stupid? I think I'm going a bit overboard. X can't be 10. Well, I'm gonna have to discard. You know what? Let's send it all the way. X is gonna be 9. No, X will be 7 with the 2 gold tokens, I believe. Yes, I have 9 mana. This is sorry. Maybe you guys didn't see. I drew a.
Yeah. Promise.
finale.
Promise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. X is
So-
7, but you still make a 9/9 shark, which is pretty dope.
Yes, I'm very much for that. I could copy this with Stella, but that would just make X 0 and make it 0/0 shark and tap my Stella, which is all sounds very fun, but doesn't do very much for us. So I assume that resolves.
All good here.
I had no response.
Good for me.
So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did not play my land for turn. I will play the Sulphur Falls. I get a 9/9 flying shark, which will be represented by the green cards again, because I've got more of those. And everybody takes 1 damage from electrostatic field.
Ow.
And that will be the end of my turn. What a top deck.
Make an XX, or X is the mana value. Oh, unluckily, it's not.
Oh, is it a
it's-
2/2?
Right. It's not a 0/0. Well, you should still keep the 9, so we know that it's in theory a 9/9. But since it's not like a 0/0 that has counters, it'll technically just be a 2/2.
Oh, it's a 2/2 because of the bear.
Because of the bear, yeah.
Gotcha.
On end step, I'm gonna animate my evil egg. It's gonna hatch.
Yeah, the bear is kind of interesting because on some levels it kind of helped me out, and on some level it kind of screwed me.
It's a weird card, but that's why I love it. Is like, it's a strange card.
Oh, that means that my... Hold on.
Oh,
Defenders still can't attack even if they have damage, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
yeah.
Defenders can't attack.
Um. Uh. It was a monolith.
Sorry, just a question.
Yeah.
If I had tapped my Stellar Elite to copy it, I could have made another 2/2 shark, right? I'm realizing 'cause it's 0.
You
No,
cast the copies? with
you don't
Stellar
cast
Elite,
the
you just
copy.
copy them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, cast and copy. That's my bad.
Yeah. Play this.
And I do, by the way, have 7 cards in hand, so I didn't have to discard anything. So the land I drew.
6. Man, I'm like 1 mana off. Man. The X for the copy is the original. That is true. You would have gotten to draw another 7 cards or whatever, but you wouldn't have made a shark. Yeah.
Oh, the copy would have drawn me... I thought X would have been 0 on... Interesting.
No. So when a spell is on the stack, and technically
Right.
on ETB, it remembers X.
Okay, interesting.
And everywhere else, it's not.
Okay. That's a lesson for the future. I probably would have copied it then, but that's fine. I'm not that pressed.
I'm gonna make a 2/2 with my Eternal Wanderer, and I'll draw a card with Tukasa's Welcome. Ooh, okay, well. Yeah, alright, whatever. I'm gonna go to combat. Weird Q, I'm gonna attack you with a 12/12.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
The shark is dead. But I'm sure we will see a return.
That's it. I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap. I'll keep draw.
I think that's
Uh,
how many
play
cards in hand is
Raise
that?
the stand baton.
6.
And no play during your turn.
No, I played a monolith.
Okay. Still, disconcerting.
I'm in mono white. What could I do with all this mana? Who knows?
Your commander's still in
1,
play, right?
2,
My commander. I've never cast my commander.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will cast Agadeem's Awakening for access 6. Any responses?
Does it reanimate everything 6 CMC or less, right?
I get to choose creatures with comfort mana cost X or less, but each creature has to have a different comfort one. So I can't choose 2 5s. That'd be 6, a 5, a 4.
Sure.
No responses from me.
Okay.
No
I bring
response.
out Machias, Bloom Tendril. Actually, do you mind if I tap something differently real quick? If it's a no, it's a no.
I mean, I
No,
don't
you're
mind.
good.
No information has changed. So if you just want to tap a little differently.
Walks down Starfell Savant. And Viscera Seal.
How many creatures is that? 5?
Oh yeah. Walks down triggers. I guess I would heal 2 damage to Kudo for funsies.
He's
Okay.
1 card away from going infinite, right? Because he has Micaeus and Viscerus here.
Yeah, I tap 4. I cast Birthing Pod, and if there are no responses,
I would like to pause with Birthing Pod on the stack.
okay.
Birthing Pod on the stack. I'm gonna go.
Do you already kind of know like what's going on or something?
Me?
Yeah, like what's the usual Hensi combo here?
Oh, I just know Micaeus, Viscerus, and one of many other creatures just goes infinite. Because if he gets
This deck
creature,
does have an infinite involving those 2.
even still, I'm still concerned regardless. Yeah. But in theory, he
No,
could
it does.
get. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, then you could get Murderous Redcap.
It does not have that, but the deck does have a Protein Hulk, and that is what I'm attempting to tutor for.
There we go. He could get fine. He could get whatever. I'm still concerned about this.
Yeah, okay, so I have no responses on the Birthing Pod resolving.
Well, I'm gonna do something before it resolves. I assume unless Stealthy counters it or something.
I don't, since you're so keen to go for it.
I'm gonna use every single mode on Final Showdown. All creatures lose all abilities until end of turn. Then I will choose a creature I control, give it indestructible, which will be my evil egg, and then I'll destroy all creatures.
Okay, with that on the stack, I will sacrifice NC to Viscera Seal to draw 2 and scry a card.
Wrong flat, geniuses.
Is that on bottom?
I guess in response to the draw, I'll cast Galadriel's Dismissal on my commander to phase it out.
I will sacrifice Roxanne, Self-House Avant. If we enter the battlefield to the Micaeus, I will deal 2 damage to the Wandering Empress.
Sorry,
With immediate token triggers.
Trinket, could you rename the card you cast?
Final Showdown.
It's about for the +1 counter.
Okay.
I'll then sacrifice Micaeus to scry another. Put that on bottom. And I have no more triggers. Things.
Oh, there weren't any responses to me phasing out my commander, right?
No, you
No.
did.
I've also got no responses to the board wipe.
My poor samurai is no more.
I don't put it like
Okay.
this.
My poor Stella's on +6. I'm still thinking of casting her.
That's the first time I've cast Final Showdown, I think, for any mode other than just a board wipe.
That was
Pretty good.
that was good.
Yeah, no, it was good value.
My creatures they just lost abilities instead of CMCs, right?
Yes, but they lose all their abilities and get destroyed, so...
Oh, okay, they got destroyed.
Yeah, it's also a board wipe as well.
Okay.
It's like the white Psych Rift. Alright, now Birthing
No, that
Part
was
can
cool.
resolve, I assume.
It's Final Showdown is strange because the only effect you would cast multiple times is the second one.
No, for spree you can't choose the same mode twice.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Yeah, so the way it works is you always pay the top cost, and then you
Mhm.
add on the other modes that you want, and you kind
Oh,
of build your own spell.
I cast Necromancy, Tog Demon Chaos in my graveyard, attaching to him. I don't have any mana for Bolting Pot anymore.
Yeah.
With that, I will pass my turn.
Birthing Pod is an artifact, right?
Udo
Yes.
Yeah.
pages back.
Yeah, he didn't go for the damage from terror, which
That was a good response. That was awesome.
damage from terror wouldn't have killed Kizamu. But if he goes this line and gets the combo kill, it does kill Kizamu. So it was like slightly
I'll
greedier.
go ahead and
You know.
pay 3 for an Arwen Weaver of Hope. So each other creature you control enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Arwen's butt.
Awesome.
I will then pay 4 for an Ajani Adversary of Tyrants. And I will -2 to get back an Esper Sentinel, which will enter with 2 +1/+1 counters because of Arwen.
Nice.
I need you to send me this deck list when you're done, because I feel like there's a lot of cards in here that are like good overlap for my Bardu list.
I shall give you the link.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that most decks that play Esper Sentinels never bother buffing it.
I'm gonna pay 2 to attack Trinket for 5.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep,
Oh, no,
which
you got a
means my
different
rousing
5-drop.
refrain goes down by 1.
He got the Stella Lee because I think he wanted to ping something down. Something like that.
God, this man is getting messy.
Sorry,
Draw.
Roxanne, not Stella Lee, Roxanne.
Okay. I don't think I can really afford to pay Stella right now.
No Brampton, but I'm back.
So Birthing Pod is no good, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty bad for us.
At the
You're
moment,
gonna.
it's not an immediate threat since I cannot benefit on my next turn.
But next turn
Yeah,
you can get a
but-
7-mana creature, right?
Yeah, but none of those are mine. I would need, in order to get my infinite, I would need an additional sack outlet.
Yeah.
That's fine,
Okay,
but
I'm
all
back.
of those words are really scary. You understand? Like,
Nah.
I respect you, but I don't know if I agree. This is gonna show my hand about 1,000,000 miles away. But does anyone have any interesting artifacts on the board?
I have an Esper Sentinel.
I have a mana
Is
rock
the-
that doesn't untap. Oh wait, I think this thing's an artifact, isn't it? The Sunfall thing?
It is an
Is
artifact.
the Esper Sentinel an
Yes.
artifact?
Yes.
It is an artifact creature, yes.
My 12/12 is
Okay.
an artifact creature.
God, there's a few lines here, huh? Who would have thought you play a Stormlike deck and you have a few lines? Sure. Why not? Let's start by let's start simple. And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 and play a Stormkiln Artist.
I see.
Which says whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, I create a treasure token. I am then Shock and Horror, casting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Vandal Blast for its overload cost. So I'm
Would you
just
like
gonna-
to pay 4?
It's. No, I
he
don't.
meant format or you draw, yeah.
Yeah.
I draw a card.
I'm just gonna tap my Is It Signet instead of the command tower.
I'll float 3 colorless mana. Goodbye, evil egg.
Yeah, get the artifacts out of here. That gives me a Stormkiln Artist's Treasure.
Yep.
So my beautiful gold paper comes back. I also get a Shark Typhoon trigger for what I believe is the Vandal Blast's overload cost, hopefully.
No. Overload doesn't change the mana value or CMC. It's still a
That's
1
fair.
drop.
However, that does make it a bear.
Right, it'll be a 2/2
flying
bear,
bear.
so yeah, it's like
So,
even better.
Which is the
Better.
same as if it would be a 5 mana spell.
That's true.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And we can all be friends and kumbaya and pass the turn. I think there was other lines there, but that seemed reasonable.
Man, I really wanted that good monolith to play for this turn. That's so bad. Alright, I'm gonna cast a cool Magic the Gathering card. I'm gonna play Memory Jar. I'm going to activate Memory Jar. I will sacrifice it. All of us are going to take our hands and exile them face down, and then draw a new set of 7. And then
Oh, by the way, LK, are those
Yeah.
meteorites artifacts? Someone in
Oh
chat.
shit, you're right. I've got.
yeah.
Right, so it's a swap out.
So yeah, so you're gonna exile your hand face down, draw a new set of 7, and at the end of this turn, you're gonna discard the new 7 and get the old one back.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
So it's... Oh, I get to see all of the cards I would have drawn if I'd gotten the other card.
Yeah, but if they're an instant, you could use them before my turn.
I
ends.
didn't want to draw
is
these cards anyway. You did me a favor, Trinket.
I did.
I'm sure I did. I'll play Plains. I will play. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I will play a Liquid Metal Torque.
Memory Jar said draw 7, right?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Draw 7 cards. Yeah. Play a Mind Stone. Play a nah. Alright, my birthing pot's gone, I'm fine. Play a Crackdown. Crackdown says non-white creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps.
Non-white.
Yes. I'm gonna move
Brother,
my...
I got 2/2 bears.
Yeah, it's not very great right now. I'm just gonna discard it anyway. I'm gonna move to my end step. I'm gonna discard. We all discard our hand, and then you get your old hand back.
Alright, I have a hypothetical. I'm gonna float at you.
Okay.
If I had a hypothetically 1 mana cantrip in my hand, I would draw the card, but then have
Discard
to
your
discard
hand.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have. Well, now I have a 1 mana cantrip in my graveyard. How about that?
Okay.
Maybe
Of
it's going
course.
better. I discarded my
Nonsense.
Deadly Varlock.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I guess I meant to show what I discarded.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm discarding 2 lands and an Ondu version.
3 lands,
2
2 creatures, not too important. Maybe Primordial Hydra, Hardened Scales, and Stocking the Pantry.
I chucked a Thunderclap Drake, a Reek Focus, which is a cantrip, a Forger's Foundry, which it's not that relevant. Nothing.
I got Incinerate, Kukushu, and
There's a
that's on death.
Kukusho in your bin right there. That's relevant. All right.
I feel like
I'm passing.
I guess if I'd opted, it would have given me another treasure token. That's a consideration.
Dark Ball Pathway, the tap one, equip the wire growth to it. I will then tap it for 2 to discard the Posation to destroy that stacks artifact you just played, Trinket.
The one that doesn't let you untap.
Yeah.
Well, I'll grab a basic.
Wait, everything's 2/2 because of the Bell Commander. That wouldn't even matter.
Assuming his commander's in play, yes.
That's fair. Then I would tap. My commander is 9 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lose 2 life.
And it's
Cast
interesting
my commander.
because he doesn't hate getting removed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the commander attacks is pain.
Oh yeah,
But he does get stronger each time, so it's like a trade-off. It's kind of cool.
And then I will pass my turn.
it seems like kind
two
of a
untap
weird
mana.
effect
Have I ever played with play
given
to
the
win?
rest of the card. Is there?
No, I have not played with them. But
Does
I
it
would
make
love
more
to.
sense with the set he got released in, or is it just like a fun, interesting second line?
No, he's from the precon, so it's not related to the set in any way.
Right. I guess it just seems like a very different effect from his first line, so I don't understand the specific
Gonna pay
reasoning.
2 for an.
So you just mean Blitz? Blitz was the mechanic from the set, yes.
I'll pay 2
yeah.
for an Argent Days. So it comes into play with 2 oil counters. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, I put an oil counter on it, and I can pay 2. I remove 2 oil counters to exile a non-land permanent, but its controller draws 2 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and exile my Legion's Legion's Landing to draw 2 cards.
I would love to play against play to win in like a CDH game, but I don't think
It's a
they
very
even know who
nice
I
side
am,
on
to be
Argent
honest.
Days.
My channel's not that big, so yeah, they're cool. And I just I just don't think
I'll
they would
pay
invite me on.
2 for a Samwise Gamgee, which will enter with 2 +1/+1 counters. I'll -2 Ajani to get back our good old buddy Esper Sentinel.
That's, how many times does that Esper Sentinel come back?
It's only the 3rd time it's on the battlefield.
Do I want to respond to that target? I need to think for a second. Nah, that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Trinket,
Yes.
what's that big pile of cards to your left?
This is my
Yeah.
graveyard.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just useful to keep it visible, got you?
Yeah, I
So-
like to stack them out like this. Yeah.
I should
makes
probably
sense.
stack my creatures out since this is a graveyard deck.
Breaking the rules. Look at this guy.
I go to combat. I'm going to. Let's see.
Yeah, this is a way that I can see everything that's in my graveyard without reordering it, because
I'm gonna
technically
pay
you're not allowed to.
2 to attack. Trinket for 2.
How often
Yeah,
does that
just,
come up at commander?
Not
Kudo
often.
is going to.
You might have Bosium Strip.
Bosium Strip is only for yourself. There's the only card I know of is for
Until
Phyrexian
Rick.
Furnace that affects other players' graveyards.
There's also the mono black Volvath.
Oh, that's true. Sorry. Is that just 2 coming at me?
Yeah, so Arwen's going at you, and then the 5/5 is going to Rick, and I get an oil counter because I attack with 2 creatures.
Okay, I'll nuke the shark.
And then that's me done.
All right. Upkeep. I'm going down to 1, but I don't believe that's this turn that it triggers, right? It would be
That
next
is
turn.
correct.
It'd be next when it goes to 0, yeah.
Yeah. Just checking. Because I think I counted it the other way earlier. Upkeep. Draw.
I mean, I'm not saying it would never happen. It's just
Okay. Play a
I
mountain.
don't think they know who I am. Have I ever played on EDH on another channel? I've played on a few other people's streams.
What's scary on the board right now?
Just some like smaller Twitch streamers. But otherwise, I don't think on YouTube I've done any.
I mean,
Any
there's
gameplay collabs.
Espo, the Bell Commando, Macias, but I have 2 cards in my hand, so I don't have too many tricks at the moment.
Got you.
I don't think Trinket has anything too scary.
I have almost nothing on board. I have the Takasa's Welcome and I have the Ghostly Prison. That's it.
And this isn't actual thing, it's just so we can keep track of the best discount in case that
Yeah.
The scariest thing on the board is Esper Sentinel, easily. It draws some cards and it's a 4/4 beater.
All right. Well, let's
That's why I got it back right, Scott.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotta get the good cards.
start casting, shall we?
Yes,
1,
please do.
2,
It would
3.
be cool to
I'm
do
tapping
any
this for
collabs.
red. I get mechanized warfare. A
For
red.
the most part, I'm not like.
If a red or artifact
it,
source I
yeah.
control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1 instead. I make a 3/3 shark.
Do you wanna pay 4 for that?
I do not,
Right, I'll throw a card.
but I like your gall. I'm also gonna trigger Stormkiln Artist and get another treasure token. I'm then going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to tap 1 mountain and 1 island for an expressive iteration. I can look at the top 3 cards of my library. I can put 1 of them in my hand, 1 of them bottom of the library, and exile 1 of them. And play the exiled one this turn. I'm gonna exile this Thermo Alchemist. Put 1 card in my hand and 1 on the bottom. Which triggers Shark Typhoon for a 2/2. And makes me another gold. I will cast this Thermo Alchemist for 1, 2. Comes on the field. And then, with my remaining 4 mana, I'm going to I'm going to tap all the way down and use 1 token. This is why you need spin downs. For Volcanic Torrent, which says Cascade. When I cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library. I think you guys know what Cascade does better than I do. And then it deals X damage to each creature and planeswalkers my opponents control, where X is the number of spells I've cast this turn. So, just so we are all on the same page, I cast the Mechanized Warfare, I cast the Expressive Iteration,
And
I cast the Thermal Alchemist, and then, so
You
I've looked
cascade
this up in the
first.
rules. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. The Cascade effect will happen before. That's a Faithless Looting, which I think I can resolve the card draw later, right? Whilst we're doing this math.
No. So you cast the Faithless Looting now.
Okay, fine. So draw 1, 2. I don't even know
Yeah, this is
what
actually
this
kind of
card
perfect
does.
for me.
to
A
be
board
honest
wipe
with you.
here, and then I can do some things that I'm gonna do.
I will Could I
Then
play a
hopefully
land
flip
for
this
turn
game
one?
around.
I'll discard a Haughty Djinn and a Mountain. So we are at, apologies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
This does 5 damage plus 1, 6 because it's a red source. I do
Plus
6 damage to
Just
the ball.
CMC, you think doubling damage?
What
What's
is the
that?
CMC of the thing dealing damage?
No, doubling it, the enchantment.
No, the enchantment does plus 1 damage from red
Okay.
source. So it would be 6 total by my maths.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate the Shire, tapping Samwise to create a food.
Oh, and also, you all take 2 damage from 2 triggers of Thermo Alchemist off of Faithless Looting and Volcanic Torrent.
Oh, right, yeah. Shouldn't it be 4 total, right?
Oh, yes, 4 total, thank you, because of Mechanized Warfare. And then, I think I'm almost done. That triggers Storm Kiln twice, so I get 2.
Yeah. And then 6 damage to all creatures?
And-
Yeah, and then, yeah, if it resolves, it's 6 damage to all creatures.
Okay, it's not 2 players.
Oh, for those players, that'd be a...
I mean, I was hopeful.
Not yet, but a man can dream. Also, I get a 5/5 arc.
Yeah, but it's gonna die to your 6 damage.
Oh, yes, of course. But sometimes it's just fun to blow things up.
Isn't Henzi back in play, right? He had Undying from Micaeus, yeah?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Thanks.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is he a human? He doesn't look like one.
I'm rapidly depleting my own pingers, but here we are. And I pass my turn.
Alright. Draw card. Cool. Keston, Idyllic Tutor. I'm gonna search for...
Can I just wait for a sec? Where did the sharks and stuff go?
They all died because they happened on cast.
It nukes my own board.
No, deals X damage to each creature and planeswalker your opponent's
Oh,
control.
my opponent's control.
Right.
Never mind.
Oh yeah,
Never
cool. Then
mind.
You got your 6/6.
I'm not even self-suicidal. Hold on.
Seems like a very good card.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
about to
In
say.
the right deck.
I was about to say this card seems bad if it doesn't.
Well,
It
yeah,
just
I blew up
works,
my.
yeah.
You said, "Oh, it blows up your own board," and I was like, "Fuck."
No,
does
that's
it?
my
Yeah.
bad. That's my bad. I misread it. I was staring. It's in here staring at the card. Oh.
I
good
forget what
catch.
my other sharks were, though. Unfortunately,
You had a
believe-
6/6, a 1/1. I
yeah.
think that was it, right?
Well, and the 5 would be made by the torrent.
Oh yeah, 5/5 from the torrent, and then the 1/1 from.
Okay. Sorry. Since I still have my sharks, could I actually attack with the
Yes, sure.
6/6 and the 1/1?
Well, the only one of the 1/1s doesn't have summoning sickness.
Right. Yes. Okay. Okay. Take 1 flying.
What do you have as CMC 3 or less?
Who's you?
So the opposing attacking me.
All of his tokens are CMC 3 or less, and then the artifact that buffs the enchantment that buffs the damage and the Thermo Alchemist is CMC 3 or less.
And Thermal Alchemist is a pingle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, I'm going to cast a up to K targeting it.
So just so you understand, you would only take 1 here because it's
I know,
also
but it's still is that
that.
bone
Yeah.
can add that additional.
What are you targeting?
The Thermal Alchemist. I think.
The Thermo Alchemist with a.
Yeah.
What's the spell? Just so I learn.
Above decay, the spell can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent with CMC 3 or less.
Gotcha.
All right, good catch. Every round, you take the 1 extra flying damage. Okay.
Take one.
Yep. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm gonna cast an idyllic tutor now. I'm gonna get a blind obedience.
Nice.
I gotta gain life somehow, you know? Chat is concerned about all the the life total differences.
I don't see the problem really.
Me neither. I'm chilling.
This deck has great motion and Ash for down and living death. I can get it back eventually if I'm still alive.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go 4, 5. Paying the extort cost. I'm gonna cast a replenish. So all of you lose a life, I'll gain 3.
Is replenish artifacts and enchantments or just enchantments?
I think it's artifacts and enchantments. Mine is not in English, so I need to look it up.
What language is it in?
This one's in Japanese, I believe. Return all enchantments from my graveyard to play. That's it.
Oh, simple.
I will grab my enchantments.
Wait, this is killer and what's the the wizard dude?
Yeah. This is a really good card.
It is.
So I was doing a Zur Eternal Schemer deck.
Sadly, it's reserveless, so it's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
I think it's like 50, 60 bucks.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was like 200.
200? I mean, I got mine for 60, so unless I
That's gone.
scammed the hell out of that game store.
Yeah, no, it is $80.
Okay.
It's 60 euro.
Okay, I
think I
have.
was confusing it for Survival with the Fittest, which I
Oh,
really want.
yeah, that one is like 200. Yeah. Okay, I have a couple of triggers. I will get my 1/1 vampire into play, which triggers my Takasa's Welcome. I think I need to read the Oracle text on Mill Chamber actually real quick. This card is very weird.
It is very exciting to play reserve list cards, though.
I mean, it's a cool, powerful card. I hate the reserve list so much, honestly.
I mean, in theory, it's ass.
As Mill Chamber enters, yeah, there we go.
I get why it was created at the time it was created, but it sucks now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna draw a card for my Casa's Welcome. I have a Grasp of Fate trigger. I'm going to exile a thing from each of you. Kazamu, you only have like a food.
These are your 2 targets.
Yeah, you can keep the food. I'll exile the other thing under the.
I think you mean just any permanent on the battlefield.
It's any non-life thing. I'm just exiling. It's an O-ring, but
Okay.
for all opponents.
Okay.
I would like to target Henzi, and I will target the. I think I'm so low. I think I have to target the mechanized warfare.
Go nuts.
Yeah, it's exiled until this thing leaves. So if this goes away, you'll get it back.
I'm gonna just plant this here.
Yeah. Put it somewhere so you can remember that. Okay, and then I have a null chamber trigger. So this is a funny card. Me and an opponent of my choice both name a card other than basic lands that card can't be played as long as Null Chamber is in play. So
Who's naming Esper Sentinel?
well, if he can reanimate it, he can reanimate it. It's just you can't cast it.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I just want to put this out there. Who wants to be the one that picks something? Who wants to politics
be honest,
here?
I don't know enough names of cards to...
You could just name someone's commander. Like, you could name Kudo or something.
Right, okay, I understand.
If I selected you, would you agree to name Kudo?
Yeah, I would definitely name Kudo.
Alright, then. We'll virtually shake on that.
There you go.
I'm selecting you as my opponent. I assume you'll name Kudo.
I'm naming Kudo.
Cool. I'll name Henzi.
Okay.
Awesome. I will play a land for turn, and then I can't cast any more spells, as one of the enchantments I got back was Rule of Law. So players can only cast one spell a turn.
So, Rule of Law is in play, you said?
It is in play, yes.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'm done. Go ahead. I need to draw my vampire again.
Tap, upkeep.
I
Draw.
assume Rule of Law also stops any of the classic is it effects of cast other cards for create copies and cast them for free?
That's on.
Creating a copy is not casting, so you can get around it that way. If it says take a spell and cast the copy, then you can't, because you can't cast.
Right, okay.
Because I might dip pass on.
Yep. I'll untap. Oh.
How am I going to spam X-Store now? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'll pay 3 for a Bow of Nylea. And I'll pay 3 for a Heliod Sun Crowned. Does anyone know the ruling on this? So, creatures enter tapped, but as long as its devotion isn't 5, it isn't a creature. Is
Yeah,
that
as soon as it touches the battlefield, it's not a creature. So, but this Blind Obedience makes artifacts enter tapped as well. So, oh no, he's an enchantment. Yeah, yeah.
The bow isn't an
The bow is
artifact.
tapped though. Yeah.
Uh,
No, he
Wait,
should be untapped.
would that be more than one spell per turn, or am I losing
Oh,
it?
also yes. Yeah, there's a rule of law in play. You can't do that anyway.
Oh, right. I'll just do that then. Land for turn, go.
Mine turn? Yeah. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for turn. And I mean, that rule of law is pretty bad for me, so I'm gonna have to
It
bling in.
it costs 12 mana per creature to attack me.
Yeah. 12 mana per creature to attack you, eh?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Oh, I
10
get
for
the
sphere
rousing.
safety, and 2 for
Right,
the
yeah,
gift
yeah,
reason.
I get the rousing refrain trigger.
Sure, yeah. I'm down to 3 cards. I don't know if somebody has more than
3
me.
cards.
Just
Kizamu.
the one here. Oh no,
And
wait,
out.
2. My bad.
LK, how many cards in hand?
2.
3 is the best
Okay.
you got.
So I'll take 3. This this triggered more than I thought it would, to be honest.
It's been a bit of a grindy game.
Yeah. It's 1 spell per turn, right?
Yeah, so you can cast instants on other people's turns. That's fine. It's just once per
Yeah.
turn per player.
Well, I'm gonna have this. It costs 12 mana to attack you, you said?
For each creature, yes. Unless you can, destroy the enchantments.
Right, yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Would you look at that? I'm spending it all to swing at you with a 6/6 flying shark. so.
I am low enough on life that I will extort a get lost targeting your flying shark.
In response, I tap 2 to bolt trickery, countering that.
Sure.
Oh.
That's fine. Let's see how many cards I milled. 3. I've milled a Wayfarer's Bauble, a Enlightened Tutor, and a Claim Jumper. I will cast a Feladar's Retreat. Extort trigger still happens. You all lose 1, I'll gain 3.
So I want to cast my commando again.
You're hoping they'll die.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I'll take the 6 in the air. Can't do anything about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, and then on my second phase, I'm going to, because I've not cast a spell yet, I'm going to use 1. Oh, actually, no, sorry. I don't have to. This is a 4. I'm going to spend 2 life, cast Gitaxian Probe. I could have done this differently, but let's just take the 2 life for fun. And I guess Trinket Mage, do you want to DM me on Discord what your hand is? Or do you have to reveal it? I believe it. You don't have to reveal it.
No, it says look.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you can't cast Gitaxian Probe. You cast Rousing Refrain on your upkeep, and there's a rule of law in play.
Oh, this Rousing Refrain casts itself, of course. Never mind. I take it all back. I don't deal 2 damage to myself. I definitely don't have a Gitaxian Probe. I pass the turn. God, the Rousing Refrain, the self-punishment.
Yeah, I think that's alright. I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Trinket on the same accord, like the chat saying that, but with Tybalt's Trickery, you cast the second spell, so you can't play the Felidar.
Yeah. Does it just stay exiled? I need to beat Tybalt's Trickery.
Exile
Because it's a
Scarf
May,
from the
right?
top.
Yeah, it's a May cast.
Yeah.
They may cast it. I can't. So it just. I think it just stays in exile, right?
No,
then
Then
with
you
the
take
exile
exile
cards
cards
on
from the bottom. Yeah.
True.
Rule of Law is a funny card.
Rule of Law is a funny card. All right. I'll continue with my turn. I've drawn a card. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will pay 1 for extort. I'm going to cast my commander. You all lose a life. I'll gain 3. Let's go to combat. LK.
Yeah.
1/1 with lifelink at you. I'll gain a life. I think that's it. I'm gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, this is painful.
No, it says it's a May. It shouldn't let me trigger.
Goddamn Warvlaw.
Yeah, I need to, gonna have to draw some removal.
The Blind Obedience makes things come in tapped, right?
Artifacts and creatures. Yeah, your lands are still intact.
Yeah. I fuck up my 3 life, and I'm not gonna survive long, and maybe I can get rid of something annoying. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cast a Tali Primal Conqueror.
Oh no!
I can't cast any
the
because
spells. It
exile.
just exiles, right?
Yeah.
Does it exile forever?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we'll all just exile off the top until we hit a non-land?
Yeah.
Sorry, how does the tally work?
We all exile cards from the top of our deck until we hit a non-land spell. Normally,
Okay.
LK could play them for free, but they don't because of rule
Right,
law. So it's just
gotcha.
exiled forever.
Gotcha.
I lost to Starfield the next. That was like my win con.
I lost an Archangel of Foon.
I lost.
I
it
lost an
first
incantation technique, which is a really fun card.
That is a funny card.
and I lost the curse mirror.
Okay, that's on.
Oh, well, hold up. On your end step, I want to.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. On your end step, I'm going to activate Urza's Saga to make a construct. It'll be a 3/3, so I'll get a card from Takasa's Welcome. Alright, sorry. Go ahead, continue. I need to draw my robot.
Oh, this has been a long game.
Yeah. I mean, both of us have been at low life for, like, forever.
Yeah, we've just been hanging on.
It's been board wipe city.
I'll play an Alban Mortal Queen with an indestructible counter on it. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
Oh, hold up.
Draw.
Sorry. Wait. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. Excuse me. I want to activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to activate my commander. To make a cleric, trigger Takasa's Welcome, draw another card. Alright, now you can go ahead.
Old beans.
What does a cleric look like? How do I draw a cleric?
I draw. Okay. Tricky. I'm gonna tap 1 and play a Theorem Visions. Yes.
Sure.
I draw the card first, then I scry 2.
Yeah, it's just a bad preordain.
It is bad. It's also the worst of the arts. But here we are. I can put them at the bottom. For graveyard. Another 1/1 shark.
I'll give it a Pope's Hat. That's a good idea.
And another treasure. How much does it cost me to swing in with a creature? Trinket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, wait, are these enchantment
13?
creatures? 14, excuse me.
14.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with my treasure tokens.
It's 14, and I could make it 15 if I wanted.
If you want to make it 15, I will spend another treasure.
Are you moving to combat?
Yes. But
Yeah.
how does that work?
So
Doesn't
you move to combat, and then because you pay when you declare attackers, I can
Gotcha.
respond
So
before
I'm
move phases.
right. So I move to combat, and
I'll
then
respond by
before.
making a dude.
Okay.
I'll make another
So I need
cleric.
to pay. I need to pay 1 more.
Yeah, you'll need to pay 15.
Gotcha. I'm swinging in with a 6/6 flying shark.
I got nothing. I'll take 6.
I'm trying. And I will pass my turn unceremoniously.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Saga trigger. I will activate Saga in response, I will make a second construct. I don't know if I have any 1 or 0s anymore, because I had the Soul God Lantern.
What about Soling?
I don't run Soul Ring.
I respect it. Like,
Nope, I got nothing. I think I maybe want a Pithing Needle or something in here. Not really sure.
doesn't need the good in EDH.
It's good enough. Here's the plans. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, my fire alarm went off for like 0.1 second there. Oh no. Ah, my fire alarm. Okay, I gotta like tactically talk in between the beeping. I'm casting and extorting a. Oh, what's the name of this card? Skybind?
So it's a flipper card.
Yeah, Skybind. That's what it's called. So I have an extort trigger. Y'all lose a life. I'll gain 3.
It's this trigger that's really screwing me.
That's my win con. Yeah, the fire alarms in my building are all faulty and they just go off randomly. There's no anything ever really. It just sucks.
I think I might have forgotten to take down my rousing refrain. This is important because now this is actively removing my ability to have a turn once every 3 turns.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. That's unfortunate. Hmm. I think there's much I can do but die.
Oh, I should have swung.
2,
I just kind of forgot because I was distracted by the fire alarm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will flip a tally. God. God damn, these are smoke sleeves. Didn't think about this. 11, 11, trample, toxic, indestructible. So I will move to combat.
If you don't attack me, I'll give it lifelink and a +1/+1 counter.
Deal. We'll attack you with an 11/11 trample and destructible. If it deals 4 damage to you, you will lose the game.
If it deals 4 damage to me,
Oh.
I will.
Full damage. It's an
It's
11/11.
an
Yeah.
11/11.
Hit for 10.
If it deals 10 damage to you, you will lose the game on the spot.
No, I mean, I'm happy to block. Can I ask why you're not pointing it at Trinket?
I can't pay for this enchantment.
Oh, of course, the cost. Right. I always forget. Yeah. It's an 11/11.
Yeah, hold on.
It's gonna be a 12/12. I'm gonna give it a
Gonna be a
+1/+1
12/12.
counter and lifelink.
The
Oh, it's a
only
lifelink counter.
Yeah, the only way I survive then is block with my 5/5.
Okay.
Which means
you
I take
get
7.
and you get 7 poison counters, and I gain 7 life.
Yeah. I assume there's poison counters on spell table.
I believe so.
Why wouldn't you gain the full 12 life?
I'm an idiot, that's why.
Yeah, there's an infect tab.
Oh, that's not the button.
I know, I guess I tap 1 as my 1 spell turn to play a Finhorn Elves.
Oh, power gaming here.
And I pass my turn.
Okay.
Where is the infect tab? Sorry.
Click on your commander where you do commander damage. It's at the bottom of it.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Is it okay if I quickly just activate this before the end of my turn?
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah.
had all the mana open. I'm gonna shuffle back. Well, I mean, not shuffle. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. I hope to someday cast a Season of Gathering. So that's at the bottom now. I'm going to use my 1 spell per turn for a Mother of Runes. I'll pass turn.
I want to pause on your end step real quick.
Mhm.
I'll make another
Okay.
cleric, draw a card, and Skybind will trigger. I'll exile one of the tokens. The shark's the big one.
Aye. That's reasonable. My turn. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mm. These are all very sad. I'm gonna tap 1 island and play Gitaxian Probe and Trinket if you could PM me your hand. Draw a card off of Stormkill. This exotic
Yeah, I'll DM you
orchard.
1 second.
Make another treasure. And then contemplate. Oh, this goes down to 1, by the way. Mm, mm, mm.
Is the set where they printed the toxic keyword, is that after Italy?
No, they just chose not to give him a toxic.
Because
Also, I
it's
make
not quite
another.
infect, but it is toxic, right? Isn't toxic amount equal to damage to players?
No, toxic's equal to the toxic amount.
Oh. What am I
Infect
thinking
is
of?
equal to the damage.
Yeah, but infect is also like -1 counts to creatures, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I can obviously choose to reveal the contents of your hand, right?
You can say it. It may be you could be lying. You can say he has a cyclonic rift in his hand.
Gotcha. Well, first I need to understand what this. I mean, I'm just wondering if it's worth to spend. How much mana would it be? Like 16 or something? I think I'm running out of mana.
Yeah, 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't actually have enough mana to swing at you. But LK, you don't have any flying blockers, do you?
I do not.
I might as well send the 3/1/1s in.
Oh, those are 1/1s.
Yeah.
From my angle, it looks like they were 7/7. So I was like, nope, I'm dead.
Oh, that's a lot less threatening.
Yeah, I take 3.
I know. At this point in time, I'd rather have LK healthy. Maybe he draws some removal.
Oh, I mean, he's just gonna swing at me again and kill me. So
No, next turn I can pay for trinkets,
fair enough.
enchantments.
Well, I don't trust you. You put 7 poison on me.
That's
Also,
understandable. I understand why you're distrustful.
Trinket does have humility in hand, which says all creatures lose all abilities of have base power and toughness 1/1. So good luck to us.
I mean, at least that affects his creatures.
What's that?
I mean, that would still affect his creatures.
Yeah, but your dinosaur would also be unhappy.
That's a problem for future me.
That's fair. Anyway, sorry, I passed my turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 4 to activate Heliod.
In response to that, I would tap Lano Ways to sacrifice my Nurturing Pet land to draw a card.
Sure. I'm gonna exile. I'm gonna exile your Mana Dork. It'll come back at the next end step.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to kill me before then.
That's the goal. I'm gonna draw a card. Paying for extort, I'll play an Academy Rector. So everyone loses a life, I'll gain 3.
Yep, I took that.
And I gotta make a cleric. I'll go to combat. I'll attack LK for 10.
Is that like with 2 5/5 constructs or something?
2 4/4s and a 2/1.
Oh, okay.
I have no responses.
Hmm. Do any the cleric does not have flying, I assume?
Nope.
Yep, then I also have nothing to help you.
I also have no responses.
Yeah, I'm dead. Unless you won't do any combat triggers.
Nope, that's all. I'll flip my Legion's Landing.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. Do any of those creatures have lifelink trinket?
I wish.
Are you passing turn trinkets?
Yeah.
I'll activate above 90 to gain 3 life. Alright, 12th turn. That does not help. I'll play Heliod, Sunground, and land for turn. I'll just pass it. You go.
So I draw a card.
I didn't attack by the 1/1 though.
I untap. Rousing Refrain procs, locking me once again out of this turn.
Hmm.
I don't know how many people have played a game where Rousing Refrain has had such a detrimental effect to them, but here I am. And I will pass. I mean, I'll hit Kazama with 1 flyer or something. Do you have any flying blockers?
I do not. How big is it?
It's a 1/1.
I'll just shoot it out of the sky with my bow.
What does your bow do? Sorry.
So, attacking creatures you control have Death Touch, and then I can pay 2 and tap it to either put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, deal 2 damage to a creature with flying, gain 3 life, or put up to 4 target cards from my graveyard on the bottom of my library. So I'm gonna do 2 damage to target creature
Oh,
with
yeah.
flying.
That's fine. Also, I've realized very late and stupidly that wouldn't Rousing Refrain be triggering off of Shark Typhoon and giving me a 5/5?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, well, I've missed a few sharks, but here we are.
I don't know. Well, Rousing Refrain is only every 3 turns, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you've missed that. Maybe 1 or something, but
I don't remember triggering it previously, but whatever. It's fine. I will pass my turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot my guys have Vigilance. Whoops. Your end step, I'll make 3 more clerics. The clerics are gonna exile all 3 of your tokens when they come into play because of the Skybind.
These 3. I push sharks. Oh, and I guess Rousing Refrain would trigger Stormkill as well, right? Just so we're all fair.
I forgot my commander gives my team Vigilance. Endless Atlas with Extort. You guys lose 1, I'll gain 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go to combat. What do you have as blockers work?
I got Stormkill Artist, and that's it.
Okay, 2 5/5s at you, 7 2/1s at you, and a 1/1 with lifelink.
2 5/5s, 7 2/1s, which is 14, and a 1/1. I'm dead. I will block one of the 2/1s and die. GG.
GG.
And I'm gonna now see how far I was from something that could do something about the lock. Oh, hey, a counter spell.
Go ahead.
I'll sack a food. I'm gonna write this out till the end trinket. Oh, I lost. Wait, so 47. Okay. And that. Okay. Draw. Okay. Okay.
Man, that Chaos Warp was very far away. Okay, yeah.
I'll pay for a rampant rejuvenator. So it enters with 2+1/+1 counters, and when it dies, I can search my library for basic lands equal to its power. I'll pass turn. Oh yeah, it does enter tapped still, right?
Yes.
Right, pass turn.
Draw a card for Endless Atlas. On your end step, I will make 2 Heliod tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for Takasas. Exile Mother Runes and your other creature until the next end step.
Mm. I'll give Arwen protection from white. And then Mother of Rune can get exiled.
I'll make
just
another 1/1.
flip it upside down. Did you say you make another 1/1?
Yeah, I made a 1/1 with my flipped dude.
Ah, okay.
Land. Yeah.
The vampire then.
Yeah, 1/1 vampire with lifelink.
Yeah, okay.
Cracker Prismatic.
Mm-hmm.
You guys double or single sleeve your cards?
Double.
This deck has the
Double.
doubled sleeved, except they're the sealable sleeves.
Question, Trinket.
Cast a force
The
field and I'll extort.
exile was at the end of my turn, right? So does it... When does it...
Comes back at the next end step.
Oh, okay, yeah. Got it, yeah.
I'm gonna cast force field and extort it. You'll lose 1, gain 1.
Yep. Ooh. Force field.
I'm swinging all out.
Okay.
So that's a 5/6 indestructible. 2 6/6s. 8 2/1s. 2 1/1s with lifelink. And a 1/2 Academy Rector.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not blocking the Academy Rector. I'm gonna animate Stirring Wildwood. There's a 3/4 with reach. Go to blocks. I'm going to. Let's see. Can you Could you tell me the damage without 2 of the clerics? How much is that? Or just give me like total damage?
$46 total.
Okay. I'll give Stirring Wildwood lifelink. I'll block 2 clerics. Yeah, so best priority after that.
Sorry, what are you blocking? 2 clerics?
Yeah. So I gain
42 damage?
6 and lose 42, so that's minus 36. Go to 10.
Alright, I'm done.
Oh, the only problem is like the only card I need basically is at the bottom of my library. I don't think there's anything in my deck right now that can do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede here. I drew a Gilded Goose. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
I would love to
Good
stick
game.
around and talk more, but my alarm is still going off. Every fire alarm in the building is going off right now, and there is no fire. It's so annoying.
Oh, everyone had really cool decks. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good fun, guys.
Yeah, you guys do the recap.
Oh, I kind of want like I feel like as long as the sphere of safety wasn't in play, I think it was a good game. Like we could continue the game. I mean, it's just
I
the
mean,
sphere of safety. The tax is so high.
If it wasn't for the Atali, I would have had lethal on everyone like 5 turns ago with my Starfield.
If it wasn't for your thing that stopped me from casting more than one spell, I might have been able to win the game on that zone
nice.
with the
Yeah.
Itali Turgle.
Yeah, I mean, the Izzet deck needs to be able to cast more than one spell per turn.
Yeah.
I have to say though, the rousing refrain once every 3 turns actually locking me out of my one chance to do something that turn was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I
I've
really
never,
like the suspend calls.
yeah, I've never had something like that. But it was good. I mean, I know I didn't get over targeted because I was less threatening, but given the
Mm.
power level of the other decks, I felt like I had a surprising amount of game. So
Targeting for me, this game was rather difficult because, like, I felt like at the start, Henzi was definitely like the main threat because I was on board, so I knew I was gonna get most of the targets from like
yeah,
attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
But then once you were like past half life, I started swinging somewhere else, and then like I started seeing like lots of enchantments on trinkets board, And then I felt like I kind of started to need both of you guys to stay alive and kind of work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get a Bane of Progress.
Oh, that would have been
So
amazing.
yeah, I was actively trying to board wipe trinkets of his enchantments, but I was just not drawing what I needed at the end. This is just part
Yeah.
of the game.
I've still not been able to put in enough counter spells in the deck because they're on their way. So
Counter spells are so awkward with Stella because if you flip, it's like not that great.
yeah, yeah.
Did you have like some of those like bounce everything cards in your deck? Because we could have used that.
No, I don't have Cyclonic or anything like that. Normally, because also my play group is fairly low power, so I try to keep the
I mean, it doesn't need to be like Cyclonic Rift, because like, I mean, I suppose like just something like
Oh my God, the fire alarm
five
sounds.
mana, return all non-land permanents to his owner's hand with Miracle 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Like, that
fire
doesn't-
alarm finally stopped. Holy cow. I was losing my mind. Hey, thank you, Lord Pepsi, for the super chat. Huge. Yeah. I love
I
Force.
don't
It's so
actually
good.
know a lot of those bounce effects.
Yeah, I think because dealing with enchantments in Izzet is like a real problem, especially in a
Yeah.
deck like Stella Lee that doesn't want to run too many counter spells because you hate flipping them off of that.
Yeah,
So what I would recommend is like just things that bounce any permanent. So like Boomerang is pretty great. Blue bounce anything. One of my favorites that I've been playing is Wipe Away. It's blue 1 for an instant. Bounce any permanent, but it has split second, so they can't react to it. They can't do anything about it.
gotcha. There's also
Those two are pretty good.
there's that one that's like white bounce all cards of a certain color.
Oh,
In
a
blue.
washout? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
washout.
Yeah. I
For
want to
4
respond
mana.
to. I want to respond
It's
to
not too
Lero in chat here. Sorry, I wasn't able to talk earlier because my fire alarm was going off. But if you want to learn to play Magic, I think the tutorial on Magic Arena is really good. I would not recommend spending money on MTG Arena, but the tutorial is quite good. And then picking up some like a budget commander deck to play your local game store is a really great way to get into the game. I have a video on my channel on budget decks that can keep up. They're all like pretty cheap, like $30-ish, at least at the time of recording, decks that you can pick up to play at your local game store. Oh, Upheaval's crazy, yeah. I used to play a deck that built its own Upheaval with Radiate and Capsize to bounce
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Yeah, that was funny. Well, Capsize is another good one for Stella Lee. If you want to like grind into the late game, like Capsize is a really good card. I think Capsize is great.
It's nice going up against a stacks deck since my pod is relatively fast and not really stacksy. So it was nice seeing how my deck would interact in a most stacks deck against one.
Yeah, I think like honestly, my Healy deck is pretty low on the stacks. There is the humility and there's the rule of law, and then like the pillow fort effects, and I have the 2 pillow fort effects. That's it. It's only those 4 cards actually. This deck does a lot of chump blocking just to survive, and grinding for value that way, and just like it's less of a stack deck, more just like control, where I'm just trying to like make tokens, board wipe, make tokens, board wipe, make tokens, keep board wiping until like the board wipes have drawn me enough cards that I have more advantage than my opponents.
Right, yeah. I mean, it feels like as you said, it's not like super stacksy.
Yeah, because I have no land destruction. I have no
Yeah.
other than the rule of law. I can't actually stop you from casting spells. I think there's just a Fairies Pro in here, but other than that, I can't like stop you from destroying my enchantments.
But yeah, I mean, there's always outs, I think, you know.
Oh yeah, this deck is very fair. It's very slow, and you always have a lot of time to draw your outs. And it's just probably a lot of like my favorite like fun mono white cards, like Jabari's Influence.
Yeah.
This card's hilarious. You just steal someone's creature permanently as long as it attacked you. It's silly.
Yeah, you sent me that in the DM, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah, capsize is interesting. I guess the buyback feels like it would be really expensive.
For capsize, so you gotta think about it this way: is capsize is 3 mana bounce anything, so you can bounce the rule of law, continue with your turn, or if you have nothing else to do, it's 6 mana bounce something, draw a new capsize.
Yeah, I understand.
Like the flexibility is like there.
I mean, I don't know what the normal cost of bounce spells is, but
It depends. For bouncing creatures, like 1 or 2 mana is pretty common. To bounce any permanent other than Boomerang, which is blue, I think it's mostly 3 mana up.
Interesting. Okay, I
Yeah.
might throw that in then.
Capsize is also like $1. It's like super cheap,
Yeah.
so it's an easy budget include. Rule of Law makes it 10x the stacks of anything we play. I mean, like, for the most part, I'm up against Stella Lee here, so the Rule of Law felt really good. But
Yeah.
honestly, oh wait, Null Chamber. Honestly, that's a more stacksy card. Like Null Chamber naming both of your commanders so you couldn't cast it.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, this card is insane. I made a short about it. I'm gonna eventually make a whole video about this deck as I'm tuning it because I love it. But yeah, this card's insanely good. If you politics it, it's just like 2 Nevermores, and you just take 2 people out of the game. It's so good.
Yeah, I didn't want to speak up because like I don't think you'd ever pick me because there's no way I'm naming anything other than something that I might see you play.
Well,
It's
exactly.
at
You
that
would
moment,
just name
like-
Heliod, and I wouldn't have been able to cast my commander. It's a card you have to politics because they can name your stuff.
Yeah, I think it's but then the risk of them, like, unless the other 3 all agree to not name each other's cards, the first person who takes the deal gets to not have their commander removed.
Exactly. It's like really beneficial, and the way I play it is this is all going to be this week's video will be about politics and like taking deals and making deals, but like a lot of times you can convince the player who is behind the furthest to take the deal because they're most desperate for whatever additional like value, you know?
Yeah.
So what I usually do is I'm like, hey, you're low on resources. Would you like to not get hit by a Psychrift this game? I'll play this. You name Psychrift, and then like I don't get hit by a Psychrift, and then I'm good. And then I name Bane of Progress, and it's like 2 outs are gone.
Yeah.
You used to run a Tawana deck. Oh yeah, Tiwa deck. I don't remember how to pronounce that. The one that gives all lands phasing. That is a crazy commander. No, another super chat. Thank you, dude. Funny how every card breaks the rules in a way. Yeah, it's really fun. Teaching up players the game is like really funny because you can start with like, oh, you can play 1 land per turn, but there's like 10 cards that just ignore that entirely. Null Chamber is crazy. I highly recommend it. It's very fun. The politics are silly, and it's really bad if someone betrays you. Like if somebody actually took the deal and then betrayed you, there's not really anything you could do theoretically, but they could name one of your cards.
Yeah.
Pretty
Kind
fun.
of
I
a
can name
bummer.
Soul Ring in mine because I don't run Soul Ring. Alright, I think
It
that's
was
it for
fun
this.
playing with you guys, but I need to get off.
No, I gotta go too. I'm busy.
Trigger, one quick question. Am
Yeah.
I too late for sending a deck for this month's review?
Oh no, I'm actually I'll post a thing about that in the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the Kudo deck list so that you can have a gander, and then
Oh,
I'll
yeah, I
pick a
just
deck
wanna look at
for the month,
Yeah, thanks.
which is not going to be Kudo because I think it works fairly well.
It's pronounced Tanafa? Oh. Alright.
All right. Thank you for the game.
Hell yeah.
All right, GG,
Alright.
guys.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to join in on the games, you can join the Patreon. I play with my patrons. Try to do it like 2-3 times a month. If you want to get the dry erase tokens, they're from Card Elk. You can use code Magic Mirror for 10% off. It supports the channel. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I need to pack. I'm moving.